giving me my ID.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm the one that's in a situation with the hairstylist.
Trying to find a good hairstylist is like trying to find a good friend, and there seems like there's barely any out here. You want to talk about it?
Life move fast and you do what you want. I get doing what I want.
Connected to notanotherjasmine.
Gang, what is up? What's good? As much as I love wash days, so much so that I decided to start recording them and posting them on YouTube, I have got to admit, styling your hair, washing your hair, it is a task, it is a chore, it is a job, quite literally. It's not for the weak, especially if your skin looks like mine, if your hair looks like mine, it's not for the weak. But before we dive deeper into what's been on my heart, let me share with you what's on my hair. And that is a lot of heat protectant because we are straightening our hair today. Also, an anti-humidity product that, I don't know, maybe I didn't use enough. Maybe my flat iron wasn't hot enough, but the humidity got me 5 minutes after straightening my hair, okay? And it was rainy. It was rainy. Okay, maybe. There's no pretty wash day scenes today, but I did use a leave-in conditioner when I left the shower and just let that marinate on my hair before adding my heat protectants and stretching it out. Just because, y'all, I have had my fair share of heat damage. Heat damage that was so bad, y'all, I didn't even know my hair was curly. But that's another topic for another time. While y'all watch me blow dry my hair, trim it, and straighten it, I want to talk to you what's been on my heart, and that is the fact that we need future hairstylists. And before I get into all of my points, baby, if it is your dream to be a hairstylist, to do people's hair, you enjoy it, you actually find passion in it, and you're not doing it, can I propose to you that maybe you are more needed in that space than you think? I don't know what's keeping you from it, whatever that is, but can this be your sign? And honestly, your sign to do whatever life that you are dreaming about, whatever you are trying to make a living off of, this is your sign to take a step towards that thing. But anyways, not only does the internet do an amazing job at showing us the same narrative, seeing so many horror stories about hairstylists, and then on top of that having our own traumatizing stories can be so discouraging, maybe to the point that you're like me and you haven't even been to a hairstylist in so long. And it just really hit me, like, finding a good hairstylist is like finding a really good friend, finding a really good therapist. Like, it's not always going to click on the first try. And here's the thing, you play a part in that relationship too. We've gotten so used to putting all the responsibility on professionals, but at the end of the day has to end. And this is your body. This is your head of hair. Just like going to a doctor's office, you can't rely on everything they're saying. You have to bring your own input, your own experience, and your vision for your goals, in this case your hair goals. Because if you're serious about growing healthier, longer, stronger hair, it's not just about who's doing your hair, it's about the role you play in the process. And I know the title of this video is that we need hairstylists, but other than saying that and encouraging women who actually have a passion to do it, there's nothing else I can do. Okay, I'm gonna pray that we see an increase in compassionate, kind, intentional hairstylists out here. But until then, I want to reflect on how I can be taking care of myself in the meantime. For when or if I ever find a hairstylist that aligns with me. One of the points of this channel is to talk about how important it is taking care of your hair, just as important as taking care of your body, I would argue. And when hair care is not on your list of priorities, you eventually will feel the consequences. When you don't know how to do your own hair, you end up relying on quick fixes or letting people make all the decisions for you. And that's when we see women suffer from alopecia damage, which immediately impacts their confidence. And let's be real, Our hair is an identifier. Black hair is the blueprint. The crown that we carry is heavy, and not in a vain way, but as a sign of who we are and how we take care of ourselves. And when we neglect it, we're not just neglecting trying to look cute, we're neglecting part of our health and identity. One last thing until I get into my 3 practical points that you should start using in your hair care routine if you're getting serious about your hair goals. Whatever you do, take your time with your hair, especially if you have the goals of healthier, longer, stronger hair. Whether you're trying to learn yourself or trying to find someone to do it long term, take your time. Stay away from quick, cheap, trendy activities when it comes to your hair, because most of the time it ends up being harmful in more ways than one. Now listen, I've been taking care of my hair for a couple of years now. I was stuck at shoulder length hair for the longest. I again had crazy heat damage. I was just straightening my hair just to fit in with girls at school. That is what it was, okay? I just thought straight hair was the elite hair, but it's not, even though I'm straightening my hair in this video. And it looked so good, by the way. Bone straight was not the vibe I was going for. I was still going for, look, I'm kinky, I'm curly, and I'm natural. If you are serious about trying to like do what you can for your hair, bring some health to your hair, or even if you got your routine but you feel like you're falling off, baby, the first piece of advice I have is to twist your hair. And this is at me too. I don't care. Twists are the best style for natural hair. Like, just time and time and time again, I see the girls with the hair down their backs, down their tailbone. And what styles do? They do natural twist. Even when I do twists like once, twice in a month, I can see the difference in my hair. Like, it just feels healthier. It feels stronger. Twists can help you trim your hair if you're trying to learn how to trim your hair at home. They help you see your ends better, elongate your hair to keep your hair from tangling. And this kind of goes with point with twisting your hair. Stretch your hair. A lot of the girls that got their hair down their back, they stretch their hair. So stretching your hair, again, it helps you avoid tangles. And if you stretch your hair and do some twists, baby, you're golden. Twists don't get as much love as they should because they're not trendy, because the people that are being idolized out here, they're not wearing the twist. But don't let that fool you. Don't let what's popular fool you. And I could give hair tips all day. You would just have to subscribe to this channel if you're into this type of content, or watch some old videos, okay? But my last point is going to be wash your hair weekly. But listen, that might not be for you. Washing your hair weekly might not work out for you, might not, be fit in your capacity of things. However, what is your one thing that you are going to stick to? So really, my point is consistency. Do you have an issue with putting your bonnet on every time you go to sleep? Can that be your one thing that you can make sure that you do to show up for your hair? Or wearing a shower cap in the shower when you are not washing your hair. Like, that seems little, but it is important. Making sure you're trimming your hair, making sure that you're doing your scalp massages, something that will be consistent. Ooh, deep conditioning every time you wash your hair. That's a really good one. But for me, it is washing my hair weekly, making sure I am drenching my hair in the shower and having these self-reflection shower moments. Y'all, that's my video. You gotta let me know what your thoughts are, what ideas that I share trigger some new ideas for you. I would love to know. Shout out to all the products that I used today, but the star of the show was that Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum, baby. I've been using that for years. Not only is it a heat protectant, but it's like a silky serum that smells amazing and helps me get straighter hair. I didn't use as much of it, and that's probably what I was missing. But also, I didn't realize until the end that my flat iron was not up all the way. Like, it was on low, and I think that's why I still got some frizziness too. But listen, I'm gonna see you next time. Until then, so much love, so much peace. Deuces. I bet you've never seen a sponsorship at the end of the video, but shout out to today's sponsor, Not Another Hair Care. Not only have I been loving these clips, I find a new reason why I like them every single day I use them, but I've also been getting amazing feedback and also questions about when we're gonna restock certain colors. But listen, read them while you can. Also, there's a weekly newsletter very similar to my videos but in an email format. You can sign up for that completely free. Use Not Another 20 code when you check out for 20% off your entire purchase. Thank you so much for your support. All right, deuces.